mental health check over on my vlog channel.
More than romance. Little Miss always sees the good. Little Miss making excuses.
I've been a lot of places lately. It's just been going.
Always dressing up over there. It's literally my favorite channel ever. Like, no offense to this channel. This is my baby. Well, actually, I have an actual baby now. Should I stop saying that? Well, let me make one thing clear. Right after I gave birth, I really wanted a meal. Guess what? After a C-section, like, you can't eat for 10 hours. I don't know if it's anesthesia or what, but I was like,
oh, I would be mad. Can't get COVID because the second I'm in this world and I can't enjoy food, it's a wrap.
Contradictions of Trisha. Number 1,582.
1,000? Oh, baby. Don't humble yourself. You know it's over a million.
I was getting a little bit of that mommy juice time, that mommy juice flowing.
Drinking. That juice.
Because it's the juice. And if you don't have the juice, you don't have it. So if you don't have the juice, you can't capitalize.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be. I just got them done. I know I never have them this long, but I was just in some bad B energy. You know what I mean? Like, man was gassing me up. Anyways, but I was really going to do a voiceover video today. Like, I really was. But then I realized that I have been in this weird energy of my YouTube channel lately where I'll get in these weird spirits where I'm like, yes, I want to just film and be only in my channel and that's it. But the past 3 days, you guys, like after the Deaf Noodles video, I don't know what it was, but I was just like, yeah, I don't feel like filming today. Like, I don't want to be on camera. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was super weird because I'm normally never in that energy, but I think, you know, my mind's been a lot of places lately. It's just been going. But we are now in our shadow period. Are we in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde? I said Metro, I'm dead. Mercury retrograde? I think it ended 2 days ago or something like that. I don't know, but regardless, I was like, I gotta show my face. I gotta show my face, you know what I mean? I had to, so here we are. Now, we are definitely gonna be going into a Trisha Paytas reaction because girl, I'm ready to see your energy after the birth of this baby. The video is called Things I Didn't Expect After Giving Birth. So that'll be interesting to hear, to be honest with you. I don't know why she has these mouse ears on. I don't know. Maybe we got some sneaky, cheesy energy that's going on in this video. I have no idea. But before we get into Miss Trisha Paytas, you guys, I just finished Tell Me Lies. I didn't even finish it. What am I talking about? The new episode, I believe, is in 2 days, October 5th. But I finished it last night, like from where I could go. And oh my God. That show had me so, I was in so many different emotions. If you haven't seen it, let me just put you on right now. Go watch it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you, watch it if you like it, or watch it if you like this kind, or no. I'm telling you right now, go watch it. It is such a good show. After season 1 is completely uploaded on Hulu, I have to do a video. I have to do a video on this show because I never even thought about the aspect of it from a man's point of view. I've always thought about the mother-daughter narcissism relationship, but I never thought about it from like the man's point of view. How does the man feel in these situations that they can't get out of because they literally were raised in a toxic household and that's just what they know, right? They can't really disframe from that after a certain age. And so when I was watching this, I was like, oh my God, think about how many men out there that have like mommy issues and then they get with a woman and it's just like, I don't even know how could I possibly respect you when my mother is doing this, that, and the third at the house like a crazy person. You know what I mean? And so like I started thinking about like the mommy issues that men have. You guys, it had me so absolutely shook. I feel like the only reason this man cheats, treats women like crap, has no respect for women, just lying from point A to point B. I mean, the show is crazy. If you haven't seen it anyways, just go ahead and watch it. But I feel like that all stems from his situation with his mother. Like, point blank period. Anyways, we will do a video on that because the way that show had me so shook. You guys, you have to go check it out. If you are under the age of 18 years old, definitely don't watch it because okay, it's one of those where you're like, oh, it just started and we're in the bed already? Okay, all right. It's one of those kind of shows, okay? So if that's not your thing, or if you're on a celibacy journey like me, yeah, you're gonna be triggered. You're gonna be triggered, okay? Keep your phone very far away. You do not want to reach out to any exes. So speaking of exes, let's hop in Trisha Paytas' video here. I'm actually really excited. I don't know why. I think it's just because It's Trisha, and she just completely takes people out of whatever reality that they were originally in. Let's hop in here and see what she got to say. 18 minutes, though. I don't know if we're even going to be able to do all that, girl.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd.
Bye. You know what's hilarious? I saw this guy post something about like how white girls like all have to constantly bring up October 3rd. What's crazy is even last night I thought in my head like, oh my god, tomorrow's October 3rd. But I was a huge Mean Girls fan, so.
Happy October 3rd day, everyone, aka Mean Girls Day.
Mean Girls Day.
Spooky season, aka Halloween time. I'm a mouse, duh. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of regular
Oh, the
videos
mouse.
just
Okay, I get it now.
If you guys don't know, I have an ASMR channel where I'm literally like always dressing up over there. It's literally my favorite channel ever. Like, no offense to this channel. This is my baby. Well, actually, I have an actual baby now. Should I stop saying that? Because I do not care about my YouTube the same way I care about my actual baby. I have a baby. I'm a mom. So basically, this channel has turned into a mom channel lately. And again, if you're like not into this content,
I like love that she's like excited about that. Like I love that. Like regardless of it being Trisha, like I love that she's like, I'm a mom now, you know. Like I like that she's happy about it, because that's how I would want to be. Like I would want to be like extremely happy and not like freaking out, scared or whatever, regardless of like reputation or who you are. But the reason I really paused here, because let's be honest, these lips, like let's get in it. Are they just overlined? They're just overlined, correct? Because you guys.
so sorry. Like I will go back to making videos when I can, like, you know, sit up straight from a C-section. So while I'm still going through this whole mom journey, because technically I'm in the 4th trimester, and yeah, I didn't know there was a 4th trimester. Did you? Well, there is. And the 4th trimester is a lot harder than all 3 trimesters combined for me, personally.
Okay.
As always, whenever I talk about my pregnancy or my birth or my daughter or being a mom, this is just my experience. Obviously, every single mom is different. Every single journey is different. And in no way are these ever meant to scare you. Because let me tell you, everyone tries to scare you while you're pregnant, while you're, you know, gonna give birth, while you have the baby. Oh, and it's always the...
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be terrified. All right? I'm gonna feel like, you know when you're at the top of a roller coaster and you're literally like about to hit like, you're about to go down, but you're just creaking like that moment right there. I'm gonna feel like that the entire 9 months, for real.
The just you wait. We talk about that.
The entire time.
Just you wait till that stage. No,
I'll be freaking
it
out.
all comes and you deal with it, and like your maternal instinct kicks in and you just figure it out. That's what everyone does. Anyone who says different is lying, because every new parent just doesn't know what they're doing, really. And that's why we have people in our
That's what makes it so exciting.
That's why we have mothers and grandmothers and fathers and just parental figures all around. Okay, it takes a village. Okay, so
It does, supposedly.
Pregnancy was really great. Labor and delivery.
Speaking of villages, get your money from the community, the village, if you will.
It was very stressful, but it was amazing, and I can't wait to do it again. And being a new
Oh,
mom,
really?
it's
She
not
can't wait to do it
easy,
again.
but it is the best thing
Oh, wow.
I've ever done. So let's get into the things that I kind of wish I would have known in my 4th trimester, I guess you could say. I did make some notes because, like, you know, mommy brain, things I didn't expect after
Mommy
childbirth
brain?
work, specifically, like that I didn't know, or I didn't realize the severity of it, because I would pass by a lot of it. People would talk about the 4th trimester like on TikTok or something, and it just seemed like, again, they seemed like they were like coming from a place of like fear and like it's awful. And again, it's not awful, but there's just a lot that I didn't know. And the very first thing, okay, this is all gonna be TMI, so clearly if you're uncomfortable with, you know,
Trisha, we know. It's your channel.
body parts and reproductive system.
Come on now.
But,
We already know disclaimer.
everyone's like, oh my god, it must be so great to be pregnant and not have your period for, you know, 9 months. Yeah, it's great, but then you bleed for 3 months or 2 months or however many, because I don't know, I'm 3 weeks postpartum and I'm still gushing out blood as if it's the first day of my period. And let me tell you, I wear adult diapers, I've been wearing Depends, and I actually really enjoy them. And I might actually consider wearing them like once I get my menstrual cycle back. And I'm praying for my menstrual cycle back because I want to get pregnant again. And yes, I know, everyone's like, you have to wait 6 months to a year to 2 years to get pregnant after C-section. We're talking with our doctors. We're evaluating the scar situation.
Okay, Trisha.
We're not crazy, okay? We're not just like going back at it. We can't go back at it because why? Because I am the Mount Everest Kool-Aid man right now, okay? Like it's just, it's bleeding red, and you know Moses is no stranger to parting a Red Sea, but just
Let's just all just. She didn't call Moses her husband. We gotta salute that, okay? Good job. He has a name. Separate from the title. I know, it's crazy, I know.
There's a reason my daughter's not in this room. She's off in a little nap right now.
A little nappy nap.
I'm just getting a little bit of that mommy juice time, that mommy juice flowing.
Oh,
Drinking.
that juice.
I had sugar drinks that I didn't have while I was pregnant because like everyone was trying to scare me too, like, be careful of gestational diabetes. Like, yeah, be careful, but also like it's kind of genetic. It's kind of the way your body processes sugar, and not necessarily with how much sugar you eat. It's something that you may not be able to avoid.
Trisha,
there's people who are like super healthy and fit that just like gestational.
You ain't wrong, but girl.
I did not have it in my pregnancy, but everyone was like, "You're gonna have it," and then people were still convinced that I had it even when I said I didn't. So I don't know. But yeah, when I drink like sugary drinks, I've been doing a Sprite cranberry apple juice combo. I'm just like on another planet right now.
Really?
I got that drink the night of my C-section. That's all I could have. First started with ice chips, and then they got me this little mocktail, and it was amazing. Let me know if I should do an ASMR of night nurses coming in, because they're like, I got a little mocktail. There's a guy on TikTok that does it, and it's so accurate, like so scary accurate. So you bleed the way I bleed, you bleed a lot, like the night of, and I had C-section, so I guess it's supposed to be C-section. I did push, but I guess it's just, I didn't know. I still don't really know the science of it. Why so much blood? Is it like it was building up, like you have a period for 9 months, so it's like building up and now it's like a rush, or is it still like stuff? I don't like why.
I wonder if there's blood clots.
Because I'll tell you what, I do get a little like, it depends why I'm drinking sugary drinks, because I made a thing in my head after birth, like I'm gonna cut back on sugar, not really carbs and stuff like that, just cut back on sugar, which is sometimes carbs, pasta.
Girl.
But I have not had pasta since giving birth, and like I don't really miss it because it's gonna go into my number 2 point, but yeah, like the sugary drinks just kind of help me stay a little more like level-headed, because I'm telling you, I can get a little lightheaded from the loss of blood. Like, that's not a joke. But yeah, get Depends. They're super absorbent. But the first night in the hospital, second night in the hospital, like they literally give you like a little squeezy bottle so you can like bidet yourself, because it's just like a lot happening. There's a lot. I want to say they might have even like helped me, whatever, maybe not white, but just they were definitely in there, up close and personal. God bless nurses, night nurses, labor delivery nurses. Like they're the real MVPs. I mean, you're all up in people's business, checking, dilation, all that stuff like that. We did thank you cards for our nurses, and there was plenty of nurses. I only brought 4 cards, but there was a lot of nurses, and honestly, they all deserved Starbucks gift cards. Actually, they deserved a lot more, but I just didn't know the appropriate thing. I didn't want to just stuff some cash in there. They said to do Starbucks. I looked up online to do Starbucks for your nurses, but
that's interesting. I have a friend that just had a baby a couple of months ago, and she made like a basket, like nurse baskets with like snacks and water and food and like a gift card and just like things to like, keep them going. Which I think is really sweet. I don't know if this is like a trend. I don't know if this is like something people do. Again, never had a child over here, so I really don't know. But I like it. Let's keep it going. Let's make sure, if you're having a baby, you do that for the nurses too.
Going into number 2, which was talking about the pastas, is loss of appetite. Okay, now I know there's other people who say they actually like increase appetite, like they're super hungry after they've given birth.
Interesting.
Well, let me make one thing clear. Right after giving birth, I really wanted a meal. Guess what? After a C-section, like you can't eat for 10 hours. I don't know if it's anesthesia or what, but I was like,
oh, I would be mad.
I hadn't eaten for 24 hours because I didn't eat before going into labor, and then my water broke at 5 a.m. So like I didn't eat from 5 a.m. to literally like 8 a.m. the next day. It's really hard for someone who was just pregnant and eating all the time. So I just not only did I have like lost appetite, I lost my taste buds. We had like a tombstone pizza, and it tastes like kind of like blood to me. I was like, it tastes like blood. Then we had like these potato cheesy taquitos that I was like so obsessed with during my pregnancy, and I ate that and I loved these. They were my favorite thing. I did cooking videos on them and all stuff like that. It tasted like sand, and everything kind of tasted like sand or glue. It was really weird, and it still kind of does. I feel like I'm kind of getting it back, but literally like nothing sounds good. And then when I do eat, I get full easily. Like I truly, truly do. I don't know if it's still because I have some buildup in I carried really high while I was pregnant, so it made it impossible to eat more than 3 bites. And I think I can make a big lasagna and maybe have half of that lasagna, like half of a piece of lasagna. Same thing with pizza. We order a big pizza. I can maybe have 1.5 slices of pizza. Before pregnancy, I could literally eat 8 slices of a Domino's pizza. We don't get Domino's anymore because it doesn't hit. But
girl.
Then the other.
And when did that happen? Because I have felt that way too. Like, I don't know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, but Domino's just don't hit no more. Like, it just, and it's like I'm eating food, like Play-Doh, like a fake pizza. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, Domino's, but get on it. Because I even went to London to have a Domino's pizza, and it still wasn't hitting over there. I was like, not me going across an entire ocean, and Domino's is still not hitting. It's a wrap.
The other day on my YouTube channel, I was trying foods that I really missed during pregnancy, which was like 7-Eleven food, which I was like obsessed with 7-Eleven food. I know a lot of you guys might be saying like,
disgusting.
No, I loved it. And their taquitos, I loved. Diet Coke, I loved. I had it, and it seriously, like, I could not. It tasted like battery acid.
It
is.
Diet Coke
tasted like battery acid, and I was like, what is
going
on?
Diet Coke's
and it's like a little scary because nothing tastes good. I don't really enjoy the food. Like, I get quesadillas and this Mexican rice at our favorite little place here, and it's like good, but it's not like you know what I mean? And as someone who like loves food and enjoys food so much, it's really disappointing. And I don't know, like,
honestly, y'all, the worst thing for me, and this is just speaking as a Taurus and speaking as a foodie, until this day, I've still never had COVID. But the only thing that really scared me about COVID was loss of taste. And like not knowing, like just not being able to taste food. Like that alone had me in the house. That alone had me sanitizing clothes. That alone had me, washing my hands 12 times a day. I mean, not that I already don't do that, but I was just hyper, like, I can't get COVID because the second I'm in this world and I can't enjoy food, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not. It's gonna take a toll. It's gonna take a toll on my mental, and I know that. I just know that about myself. I would absolutely be. I mean, for me, it's like divorce. I don't know what else to compare it to. I can't taste an Oreo. Nah, bruh. Kill me now. Kill me today.
My taste buds back, and my husband really tries to feed me actually because I think he's like a little.
Not my husband.
I think he thinks it's maybe I don't want to speak for him, but maybe like I'm trying to like lose weight and look good because I am trying to lose weight, which is like this is good for me losing weight. Like I don't have an appetite truly, but I think in his head he might be thinking like, oh, she's trying to like lose weight too quickly. I don't want to speak.
I feel like she looks small here. Am I?
Which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't think for someone else, but. You know what I mean? Because he always tries to like give me something like in the morning, like a muffin, which can I say has helped. He makes sure I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because if it were up to me, I would be eating like one baked potato a day, and that's it. Because I truly don't want to eat anything. But I do start my day off with a muffin, which is a sugar. I just contradictions of Trisha. Number 1,582.
1,000? Oh, baby. Don't humble yourself. You know it's over 1 million. But a muffin in the morning? Let's switch it up and do a bagel. Like, do something healthier.
So he does give me a muffin, which kind of starts my day. Like I said, it kind of goes with the loss of blood. But we haven't had those in a week or two, or about a week. So, okay. And then at lunchtime, like we'll have some like chicken or some protein or something. Because once again, like I don't really crave much. And then he doesn't crave pastas and stuff. He's always been a meat person, so he probably loves the pasta crave. And then at dinner, we usually order food, which I don't love to do anyways. Because like it gets cold, and so like I don't know. Sometimes I'll just have like rice or something. Like I'll get like a meal, like a kung pao chicken.
I'm a rice person.
Rice. I don't know like, what it is, but I'm still on my prenatals, which someone recommended that I should. My doctor said I should stay on them for like a couple months. Someone's like you should stay on them until you get pregnant again. And like yeah, absolutely, because my body needs those vitamins. So I think I'll just stay on prenatals for the rest of my life because I used to take prenatals before I was trying to get pregnant.
Girl.
And it did wonders for my skin and my hair. So I keep going with those. But I have been craving like.
Maybe I'll try it.
Not craving, but I do enjoy steak. While I was like pregnant, I could not look at red meat. But I needed the red meat because it has iron. And I need that now because like I was a little.
You're losing too much blood.
Pregnancy, and it's still kind of that way. So like I'm glad I'm eating some red meat now. And I do put some teriyaki sauce, and it is actually pretty good, but not amazing. But yeah, loss of appetite, something that I would not expect. But with the loss of appetite is the increase and sex drive. Oh my God. I don't know if it's like, I don't have a belly anymore, so now we get like cuddle time and like the pheromones are there and you're just like, yes. Because like I tell you what, a pregnancy pillow will kill your sex life so quickly. Like, you know, a big belly, you can only go one position, or I'll speak for myself, I can only go one position. At 250 pounds, I was just like, and again, no shade, I was sexy at 250 pounds, that's like no shade, but for me personally, I'm a giant belly, I can only go to the side, which I don't mind because I like being a little seat, like a little cushion, a little seat, pushing it back. It's very comfy, but you know, like I like to spice it up and stuff like that. But like again, with a belly, there's only one position, like I was saying, one position B. And then towards the very end, I swear I was like, this might be way too TMI, but like I swear like pee would just like come out or like discharge or something like that. And I just like wasn't feeling the mood. Now my hubby will be down for anything, anytime, anywhere, any color, any
hubby.
Comes out, you know, it's like it comes out. It's just part of it's the nature of the mouse. But
bye.
Like, for me personally, I was getting a little self-conscious even to be in the same bed as him. I could, like, it wasn't smelly, but, like, it just was, like, you know what I mean? I just felt like there was, like, pee, and I don't know what it was. I was always, like, wiping really good and stuff. And, yeah, so, like, the last couple weeks of pregnancy, sex life non-existent. So I don't know if it was, like, a lack of that. I don't know if it was, like, if it's because I can't right now, so I'm just like, or if it's all the hormones, but everything in me is just like, I want to jump his bones. And we've been cuddling so much, like, you know, all that stuff like that. I'm just like, I really want to. And obviously they say you should have sex 6 weeks, till 6 weeks postpartum. So we have a little bit ways to go, and it's really annoying. However, his birthday is 6 weeks and 2 days postpartum, so I cannot wait.
Scorpio.
For that. Hopefully, and I'm not still bleeding. Because again, I just don't know what kind of bleeding this is. It's very different than, but if I'm being real, okay, and my fellow people who experience periods, you know, like I don't love period sex anymore. I don't know. Maybe because I'm married, so you can get it so often, but like I just, you know, I want to just like take a break. I feel like my period's like a little vacation. And look, not to say I don't get wound up and like freaky, but it just kind of adds to the build up for when you do. Because I'm telling you,
she's right about that.
Have been very bouncy and buoyant, and my hubby be always giving me compliments. He's like, okay, even in my diaper, he's like, okay.
Okay, stop. Because I can't. My face is saying enough. I didn't want to talk during that. But okay, so period sex. Have you guys came across sex magic? And how having sex on your period actually can like manifest things, and I don't want to say trap a man, but it'll definitely, there's some witchy things that you can say, supposedly. Whatever, I don't know. I don't do this. But, yeah, I came across it on TikTok, and I was like, whoa, y'all are out here wilding. Like, not y'all forcing men to have sex with you on your period so that you can trap him. Okay, goodbye.
Not to say I don't get wound up and, like, freaky, but it just kind of adds to
Freaky.
the build up for when you
I had to hear that again.
Because I'm telling you, my have been very...
Is she talking about boobs right here?
Buoyant, and my hubby be always giving me compliments when he's like, okay, even in my diaper, he's like, okay, I see you.
Even in my diaper.
Okay, that's been the one great thing about pregnancy is like, you know, everything kind of floated, and these kind of stayed for the moment, so hopefully they stay for, you know, for his birthday, at least, because then I can just, you know, get on top and get that exercise going, because I really do miss that so much. And yeah, I think it's also like, you just, like, this kind of goes into like my next point, things I wish I would have known post-birth, is like how much like you like look at your partner and respect and love them, and you're so into them 20,000 times more. Like I would say our relationship started out kind of toxic. Okay, if you could call it a relationship. We had a very toxic start to our friendship, to our meeting.
Been there.
And it got toxic, okay? But then we started dating and everything changed. We were committed, we were monogamous, everything changed. I was still a little skeptical because I don't trust any men at that point. I was like, all men are pigs. I don't trust you. And he was like, no, I don't trust you. But I'm gonna date you because I really like you, but I don't trust you. And then we got engaged, we bought a house. I was like, you know what? I'm like, we're in. We worked hard at therapy. We worked hard on ourselves. I had to work really hard on myself. And then we were like committed. We get married and things are even more magical. Like we lived together, all this. Well, we lived together for a year before we married, but it just became so much more magical. He treated me like an absolute princess that whole year, and then and then when we had this baby, our little precious Malibu, the way he looks at her,
it's so bizarre to me how she didn't say that we did things a little fast. Do we not all agree that Trisha and Moses definitely went on the fast track? Like, it's interesting that she explained that entire like little piece without stating that. So I wonder if she just thinks like, oh no, it was meant to be. That's why it happened fast. Duh.
Did a whole little vlog on this, and but I'm gonna say it again, like just the way he is. Like I didn't know what love was before my daughter, or truly before my daughter, because I loved my husband, and we got along so great. We had a spark, and I felt this connection, and we feel this really deep.
Did she say loved, meaning past tense? Let's go back.
We got along so great. We had a spark, and I felt this. He is like I didn't know what love was before my daughter, or truly before my daughter, because I loved my husband, and
Girl, not past tense. You loved your husband. You don't love him anymore. You didn't know what love was until you had your daughter. So whatever love that you had previous from the daughter was not real love. Is that what you're admitting here? Trisha, what do you say?
We got along so great. We had a spark, and I felt this connection. And you feel this.
Was there a spark?
And you're like, I love you, and all the stuff he did for me and stuff like that. I was like, I love this person. But then when my daughter came along, I realized love isn't like loving someone for what they do, who they are.
Okay.
It's really like loving their being and their soul.
Yeah.
And seeing him just be with her, I look at him in totally different eyes. And I'm like, this being is beautiful. Like, I respect this being so much. Like, how could I have ever
I love that.
fought with this person or had any issue with this person, because I could see the soul, and I like loved his soul. The minute I saw my child, my daughter, I was just like, this is what love is. I never knew how to love before, but as soon as I felt the being, the soul, the connection, I was like, this is like love, and I could start to truly love the people in my life in such a different way, and I respect people in my life in such a different way, and I can love strangers in such a different way. Like it's really remarkable. So you just build this love, or this love just kind of explodes. You don't even build it; it just becomes something so great.
It's like overwhelming, is what I've heard.
For your partner, obviously your child is the love of your life. I mean, that's the purest form of you that you have to protect at all costs. But your partner, your spouse, your significant other, the other parental figure in this child's life, like you just have this like overwhelming love where I just like would cry like looking at him and just being like, you are beautiful, you're this beautiful being.
The purest form of you. I tried so hard not to stop it.
That's the purest form of you that you have to protect at all costs.
And not even bring up that comment. But it bothers me. The purest form of you. I just really don't want my kids to feel like an extension of myself. Even though that may be what it is genetically, I don't want them to ever feel like they have to be, mini me, or I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just the way I was raised. Let me shut up.
And I didn't expect all that. Let me tell you that. Like, I was just like, I still am. I'm beside myself every time I see him. I'm just like, look at him with just it's like cartoon eyes, the heart eye emoji, all of it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It is.
So those were my 4 things that I did not expect after childbirth. I feel really good. I did a mental health check over on my vlog channel.
We saw
with you guys.
that.
I do it with my therapist once a week, but I thought I would do a little mental health check with you guys because there have been overwhelming times, and I talk about it in that vlog. So if you guys want to check it out, we have a Paytas family channel. But anyways,
bye, girl.
I know I'm dressed as a mouse, so it's kind of hard.
You
to
just like me.
but
So your outros just be rambling. But it's fine. We love you for it. Anyways, let me know what y'all thought about this video. Let me know what y'all think about Trisha Paytas's things I didn't expect after birth. I absolutely did not know that you could bleed that long after, and I also definitely didn't know about the appetite thing. I don't even think I've heard any of my friends say that, but at the same time, I don't really be knowing what the hell they be doing anyway. I really be just staying in my corner. You know what I mean? Like, let me not try to act like I know what the hell you're going through. I've never had a child. I don't know what the hell you're going through. Like, losing the appetite, very interesting. Very interesting. Because that would just really make me mad. I'd probably be on a very strict diet, to be completely honest with you, because nah. Actually, no, I would be in the gym. At this point, I would be at the gym. I'd get that approval from that doctor real quick, and I would be in the gym, because I just personally feel like, I don't know, when I'm pregnant, I don't want to not be in the gym. And if that changes, I can't wait to look back at this moment and slap myself across whatever screen that I'm looking at this in the future. You know what I mean? Because just imagine me just being like, why the hell did I think that I could do that? You're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You're a complete idiot. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all all in the next one. And yeah, I'm going to go wash this off my face and start my new skincare routine because we got a new one, baby. I'm gonna show y'all next time. Because the products I got are so good. Oh my goodness. Trish like fish.
Putting out the coupe in the lot, 12 for a squat, busting all the bells out the box, hit the leaf with the pop.